Hey, welcome back, ladies and gents. I'm Slevin, and this is Koudelka on the PS1. And last when we left off, you got to see the kinda, well, not really difficult boss, where I had to figure out how to do magic, switch between magic and physical attacks so I could damage him. And we are in this one area. We just killed the boss, and now we're just trying to figure out where we need to go from here. I think we're almost to the end of the game. I know we're still on disc 3 and cutscene.
This must be the temple.
There's no way! If I put a bullet through it, it wouldn't budge. What are we gonna do?
How ironic to have made it this far and not have access to the temple.
Koudelka, Edward, you both must go now. It is my friend that is apparently responsible for this disturbance, and therefore I am partially responsible for this trouble. I have no intention of asking for your sympathy, and I'm in no position to plead for your help. So from this point forward, I can manage on my own.
Don't kid yourself. We didn't come along just for your sake.
No, Koudelka, you should go back now. It'll be far too dangerous.
Edward, you're the one who should go home. You were not meant for this world. Granted, you are a good fighter, having had plenty of experience, and I won't deny the fact that you have the killer instinct either. But when all is said and done, you are an average Joe. I am not. I was meant to exist in this realm. It's the only place I can carve out an existence for myself.
Quit lecturing me. I want no part of a lukewarm existence filled with regret. No. My way is to not worry about consequences, and to do whatever it is I want to do. Chance means nothing to me. Life's a gamble, and once you place your bet, you better play to win, or else you end up dead.
Edward, you really are ridiculous.
That's what they tell me.
Do as you like.
That I will.
Oh, suddenly when you feel like it, you decide when you can and cannot open doors?
Wait, there's a way. Remember when we were searching Patrick's mansion? There was various chemicals around. It may take some time, but I think I can combine the chemicals to make nitroglycerin.
Nitroglycerin?
That's great. We're talking powerful explosives here.
For this door, I think we'll need a full flask. Indeed, if I drop the flask before I return, I'll be knocking on heaven's door in a flash.
I go, and it is done. The bell invites me.
Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or hell.
And yeah, disc 4. So, okay. I will be right back in a second, guys. Alright, welcome back, guys. So, we are at this door, and if you saw the last cutscene, we need to, I'm assuming, try and find a way to get through it. I guess I gotta walk all the way back over to Patrick's room. So, let's go ahead and do that. So, how the hell has everybody been? I have been really bad about putting up videos on this game. Probably because it's one of the slowest RPGs in the universe, and I have to do a lot of editing. So I can skip all those battles, because those battles are ridiculous. But otherwise than that, it's been a really good game, if you can ignore the battles. And where the hell am I going? I need to get back to Patrick's room, but I think I'm semi-lost here. We went this way last time, right? Yes. And across from here should be that one room. Yes. So what the hell is this door? The chapel. Oh, okay. This is what happens when I take more than... It's been definitely more than a week since I've last touched this game, but now I know where to go. And we are in disc 4. Obviously, it's the last disc of the game. So we're almost done. I know there's a whole bunch of cutscenes coming up because I cheated and looked ahead just to make sure I wasn't too low level. Okay, so let's see here. Coming up on the last couple things. I can't believe I'm actually doing pretty good being still so high level. Well, Koudelka's pretty high level. But yeah, I read some guides just to make sure I wasn't low level for the upcoming fights and stuff. And while I don't know what the FMVs contain, I do know how the bosses are gonna be. And what the hell? How do I get out of here? Oh yeah, up. I was like, where the hell is the door? Alright, so James has decided to remain in the laboratory in order to mix nitroglycerin, so let's see what happens.
I'm going to begin my work. Can you two wait for me here?
And then, what happened to the girl Melanie?
She was gone the next morning. She left with practically everything in the room.
You don't have much luck with women, do you?
Well, you know what they say? The cleanest breakup is when a woman runs out on you.
What is your statement? Oh, but you're lucky. I mean, to have so many people to kid around. For me, I'm all alone. I've been all alone all my life.
What about your childhood?
Yes, I did have a childhood. I was born in a small town in Wales, right off the banks of the Taliesin River. It was a small gypsy town.
Gypsy?
That's right, gypsy. And we didn't call ourselves gypsy. We called ourselves Rom. See, a true gypsy is born under the blue sky and is destined to die under the same blue sky. That's gypsy law.
So then I guess you died underneath the blue skies.
Every gypsy is given a name at birth. My given name was Slato.
Slato? It's got a strange resonance to that name. What does it mean?
I can't tell you.
That too must be part of the law.
The law it is.
You know, ever since I met you, enigmatic, mysterious glint in your eyes. Man, it must be the gypsy in you. A glance from thy soul-searching eye can raise with hope, depress with fear.
Byron again?
Yeah.
You must really like him, don't you?
Yes. So I feel as though we're birds of a feather.
Then he must be self-obsessed as well.
I'd rather be classified as a romantic. My father was a strict man and couldn't forgive his son for failing academically. He blamed my failure on the time I wasted inventing adventures, dreaming of a utopian landscape. I was brought up to believe that dreams, the power of the imagination, as well as all the things I loved as a child, were useless, a complete waste of time. It was as if he was telling me I was useless. And again, maybe just that. Well, I think I was probably born too late. By the time I was 15, everything there was to be done had already been done. The Western territories were colonized. The jungles had been explored. There was no wilderness for me to wander into. No jungles for me to cut my way through. I guess that's how I ended up roaming the country. Well, granted, I picked a few fights along the way, played with fire, gambled on my life a few times. But none of that comes close to the truth I'm searching for. I'm for something far greater. I can't quite explain myself. but it's as though I'm on a quest for some intangible treasure of sorts. Koudelka, I envy you. You have psychic powers that few are blessed with. Being born a gypsy, you can choose to live how you wish.
And who gave you the right to act as if you figured me out? Do you have any idea how I was raised? You make me laugh. Adventures. Please, you haven't the slightest clue. Do you have any idea how much pain my psychic powers have brought me? My father died when I was only a child. I predicted the exact time, place, and ending of my father's life. Imagine that, predicting your own father's death. No, I was cursed as a child, and given powers not meant for a child. And my mother? Oh, she was so frightened and so full of hatred for me. She tried to kill me with her very hands. My gypsy elders got together and decided to excommunicate me. I was only 9 then. Do you have any idea how a 9-year-old child survives without the help of a living soul? Treasures, you must be joking. Have you ever cried and begged for your next meal? Did you ever sell your body seeking shelter from the frigid night air? I used to be just like Charlotte. When she cried and said, "No one has ever loved me." Oh, her words cut straight through me. It was me she was talking about. Just like her, I wish that everybody would die and harbored a hatred for all mankind. But you see, Charlotte has made her peace and gone to heaven. Me, I'm still alive and still home alone. No one has ever lent a helping hand. No one.
Koudelka, you?
I am not as free as you make me out to be. I am a poor, dirty, ignorant woman who threw her gypsy pride to the dogs in order to live. But you see, even someone like me can do good. Because with my powers, I can help ease the pain of others. That's when I feel good about living. I don't need to be loved. I just want my life to have some meaning. And just want someone to tell me they need me. You. No way you ever understand.
It's done. It's completed.